In this video, we will try to see filter versus calculate measure. So these are the important concepts which we need to understand. First of all, we will see what is filter versus calculate theoretically, and then we will see how to implement this practically. Basically, first let's see means what is filter. So filter is nothing but one function, or we can create another calculated measure where we can use this filter function available, or it's a DAX function, you can say filter function available, and in that we can mention this is a particular syntax where we can mention the table reference here. That is, suppose in our case we do have a fact population table, so that fact population table we can specify here. Then after that we will give a semicolon, and then we will mention the filter condition. So filter condition is nothing. Suppose we wanted to get the female population values, then we can just say gender is equal to female. That kind of things which we can do with these filter conditions. So this is one thing which is applies on each row wise data. And then when it comes to the calculate feature measure is something which is on aggregate level. Like suppose we are using a filter condition, but we wanted to get the values on a table level, like aggregation level. So that time we use calculate measure, and this is what how this expression syntax is. Now you can see calculate is equal to, then we give this expression. So this expression is nothing but the any table reference or any other conditions which we wanted to give, that we can give it here. Then we have this filter one, filter two. So we can give multiple filters as well here after giving semicolon. So this is something which is we can do. So this is again means if you wanted to just get the female population, then we can use that gender is equal to female condition here. The other interesting thing is this complete filter can be used here as well. So this is also possible with this calculate function. So this is where these two concepts are very useful, and now we will try to see this practically. Now we are in this table in the data view. Now I will create a new measure here just to see how the filter works, the initial filter condition, which how we can do it. Now you can see this let's say female population, and we will after equal to we can just use a filter function which is available here. And then we will mention the, we need to give a table which is nothing but our fact table. So we do have this fact table, fact population table, and after that we will give the filter expression. So we wanted to get the female population, so let's say that gender is equal to female. We need to give in a double quote because it is a string, and just close this bracket and just click on OK. Now when we once we create this, you can see this has something some problems, like you can see there is an error we can show here. The expression refers to multiple columns. Whatever filter we are applying, that is applying on multiple columns, and it is not converted to a scalar value. As you saw, this is not a calculated column. In the previous video we have seen how what is calculated column and what is a measure. So basically measure needs a cumulative value. Like you can see, this is something which is we have seen, and how this measures has been created, like this is giving a single value. In our case, this for people female population, this is not giving the cumulative value. So we need to change this, like for that we need to use a calculate function. To correct this issue, we will try to use a calculate function. As we have seen means calculate we can use for aggregate level. So let's try to do that. After this female population is equal to, you can just type as calculate, and in the bracket you can see an expression. So an expression is some, in our case is sum. So this can be a function means which can be we wanted to use. So we do have this population value, so that we can use. Just close this bracket, and after that we have a filter condition which is here, which is fine already, and then we'll just close this function. Now just when we do this, you can see the error has been gone, and we can see the population female population measure is correctly showing. Now let's go back to the visualization, and let's try to see means how this can be seen. Let's take this cart option, and what I wanted to do is we will just this is just having one field. So let's try to add this female population field here, and you can see this is showing as 564 billion. So this is something which is showing correctly. Now this is the entire female population, like for all the years But suppose we wanted to add some specific filter like for particular year, then we need to add that filter as well. So we can do that. Let's go back, and in this is the filter condition which is available here. As this calculate function, we can specify multiple filters after this one. The one approach is to use after semicolon, we can just use this filter and again use this condition like year is equal to um, 2020, let's say. But in this case we don't want to do this. We can do it in simpler way as well. So we can add another year filter like here itself means we have learned the previously ampersand operator here, which we can use it here, and we can just mention as year is equal to 2020 and just hit enter. Now if you do this, means you can go back to our visualization and see if there is has been changed. So you can see this female population has been changed to 4 billion instead of that big number. This is the way we can apply these multiple filters as well here in a calculated filter. Now this is the one way we can use this calculate function. Now I wanted to tell you one more thing, that in calculate function we can directly omit this filter function which is not required, and we can directly give these conditions like gender or year conditions we can directly specify after this column. So let's try to do this, how we can do this. For this, let's try to create another measure, population 1. Now how to do this? Just we need to mention as calculate here, and in that again we are going to mention some expression. So in our case we do have some expression, and here we will mention as our population value, and just close the bracket and give a semicolon. After that we need to give a filter condition. So now in our case we need to give filter condition for our uh, female gender. So now to do that, let's try to see, means we whatever field which is available here. So we do have this gender available here. Select gender and which is equal to female. And also for year 2020 we wanted to have this filter, so let's try to add that year filter as well. So fact population year is equal to 20. This way we have created another measure which will give the same results. Let's try to see means if it is giving same results or not. Let's try to add this card again, and we will add the new population field, which is new measure which we have created here as a data field, and you can see it is also giving the same value. So that means this is the way we can do this calculation of the calculate function, and we can omit the filter of condition. But when to use which, that we need to see, and we will see that when we create some visualizations on this. Now I wanted to show you some more calculations on this, like let's see means how we can copy one measure to other. Like if you can see, we cannot copy the measures. If we wanted to do it, if you right click on, we don't have any option to copy any images. Like if you just wanted to duplicate this, let's say means we wanted to have this female population for the same female population filter, then we can do that, but we cannot do it. So how to copy this? Then we do have this, we can just directly click on this as a new measure, and we can give as the name for that male population filter. And in this what we can do, we can just copy this, whatever the code which is available here, we can just calculate copy this from here and go to our male population filter and just mention this as, and instead of just female, we can make it as male and hit enter. So this is the way we can do it. Means this is not right thing, or no, but we don't have that other options to copy the measures. But this is the way we can do it as a work around on this copying the measures. So this is one thing which is we wanted to see. Now there is another thing which is I wanted to show you about the dependency. Like these two measures are not depend with each other. Like they are independent right now, but if you wanted to use it as a dependent, then how we can do that? For that, let's try to see, means if you wanted to take the female proportion, like out of the total population, how much is the female population. So that is what, if you wanted to do it, means how we can do it. Then let's try to do that. If you just go to this and click on new measures, say as female population share, and we can mention as whatever the female population filter which is there, which we can take it and we can divide it by with the total population. So total population. So this is the way we can do it. And now let's try to see what it does displays in the visualizations. Let's try to go to here, add another card here. Now you can see this is we'll just try to add the female population share which is available there. Now you can see it is just showing 0 0 because we are not taking the proportion like whatever correctly means, because we are not doing the calculation correctly in this. You can see we are taking the female population for year 2020 but dividing it with the total population for all the years. That's why it is not showing correctly. So two things we can do it. We can either add a filter condition for this total population, or we can remove this filter condition from the female population one filter. So the easiest one for now, we will just try to remove this filter from here of year 2020 and just click on OK. Now when we do this, let's go to the visualization. Now you can see it is showing 0.50, but I think this is correctly showing the data, but we wanted to show in the percentage. So for that we can go to this visualization again, and we do have this female population share, and we wanted to show its per percentage. So in this we do have this measure tools options where we can select the format. So in this format, let's try to select the percentage, and let's go back to our visualizations. Now you can see it is correctly showing as 49.75%. So this is the way we can do this share, female population share as well, to calculate and display it. And same thing which we can do for male population as well. We just need to change it as a male, and we can just create another formula with this, and instead of female population filter we can use the male population filter here, and we can create that percentage. The last thing which is pending here, I just wanted to explain, is about data categories. Now, when we say about data categories, let's go to this DEAM region table, because this is something which is interesting to know about the data categories. Whenever we click on any of the columns, we can see in the column tools of there is a data category option available here, which is nothing but like this. So basically, this whenever we are going to create a visualization, when we specify these data categories, it is useful for the tool to understand means which type of category this is available. So suppose there is any location, then we can specify some category data category like this, and there are different categories. Suppose we do have this city, if there is a place, or there is a county, there is a state. Depending upon the data, if we specify this data category, then it is very helpful when we build the powerful visualizations. So in this case, we do have this data category. We will just mention that this is a country, so we'll just select the country option here. And when we select this country, we can see that the icon has been changed for this. And in the region name is another thing which is we wanted to categorize. So for this, we can just select this region is something which is a continent. Just select that. Now you can see for both the country and region name, there is a icon has been changed, and this is what it is going to be helpful when we create some visualizations. So that's it from this video. We have covered this section 3, and we are going to see more visualizations in section 4, how to create, because we have prepared the data model now with all these operations and seen many things in the data model, data view, data relationship, and now we will create actual visualizations, and we will see more things in the visualizations. If you have any questions or comments, do let me know in comment section. If you like my video, then please like it. Thank you for watching.